Daddy, I have my car.
You have your car? My passion is for students. This channel was created to educate, entertain, and encourage students in the world, but more so the Caribbean. And it has been successful. Beyond my imagination, this channel continues to grow and evolve into fitting into my motto, for the people. 23,000 subscribers, 1.3 million views, hundreds of thousands of students, 8.4 million minutes watched. 80% of all CSEC students find their home on this channel during exam season. Now watch this. I've received over 10,000 messages from students who have used the channel to turn around their life academically. Based on what we do right here, I've received hundreds of messages from school supervisors, principals, teachers, parents from all over the Caribbean who encourage me and recommend the channel and give feedback. And some of these messages have me smiling throughout the whole day, telling you. But since the channel started in January last year after the death of my father, can you guess how many messages CXC has sent me? I'll give you a hint. It's a whole number, but it's not a natural number. Yes. 0. None. No messages from CSEC. And I was talking to my wife and I asked her, do you think CSEC really cares about its stakeholders? That was my question. Before I continue, can you give me one positive change you would recommend in CSEC? CXC, one positive change you would recommend with the Caribbean Examination Council body. One positive change you would recommend. Write it in the comments below and share the video with your friends, parents, teachers. I would love to hear what principal, I'd love to hear what people have to say. And don't forget to press like on the video so you'll increase the natural reach of the video to every subscriber so they'll get the notification. Now I said I received no messages, nothing, nobody ever reached out to me from CXC. Although people on this channel always ask me if I work in for CXC, how I'm always defending CXC. I don't work for CXC. I've never received anything from CXC except this technical indirect message where that's the Maths 2019 exam where some of the invigilators really messed up the scene with that whole exam, and you probably know about that story. CXC reached out to a high-ranking official in the Ministry of Education, Trinidad, who in turn called my phone. I missed the call, I called him back. Bam! An accusation. My channel needs to be shut down or silenced or suppressed because I leaked the maths paper too. That was the accusation. Well, I spent a good few minutes on the phone with that official telling him that's not what we do over here, and explaining to him how it was kind of impossible based on how YouTube operates. But during that conversation I was thinking, wow, every day I hear defending and encouraging people about CXC, and somebody in the organization is trying to throw me under the bus. But I must add, the government official was a class act, really good gentleman. By the time we finished the conversation and I told him everything that we do here, I teach 10 subjects, I told him all the people that we reach, and he was like, sir, hats off, keep it up, blessings. But I'll be lying if I don't say that phone call had me feeling some kind of way. I don't know if you remember, during a certain period in the exam I was missing for like about 3 days, and people was posting on the Instagram saying accident in a crash and all kind of rumors and things. And it was because I kind of get sick, and I'm a person who don't get sick like that. You all know I'm up in the middle of the night and I spend like 3 hours sleeping and things during exam season, and I just video after video after video, and I teach whole day and I correct stuff in the morning, so I could keep going. But that threw me off. That was like, ugh. Imagine you dedicate 2,500 hours of your life in less than 2 years to what you think is a worthy cause, and somebody trying to mess you up and smear your name with your employer for some frivolous accusation. Yeah, so it was real. Bear in mind, online educators like myself, and there are numerous others, dozens of others, maybe even hundreds, on YouTube for CXC, we influence thousands, if not tens of thousands of people to go and take the CSEC exams, validating the exams, putting more money in CSEC coffers. Anyhow, so that's what happened. So I chalked it up to someone in CXC maybe just panicking over what was happening in the maths, and I was just an easy scapegoat. So they probably type CXC Maths in on Google. If you type CXC Maths on Google, you see Cohen Spring and they're like, we got him. So you may be wondering why at the time I would lie down and allow somebody in CXC to mess up my character and my name and not post any video or anything. Well, one, all these students who I was spending all these sleepless nights with, if I mentioned that instead of studying, they would occupy themselves with the drama and probably will not focus on the exams. And two, I needed time to think and reflect and basically not just make a knee-jerk reaction that will cause CXC already damaged reputation to be further put under based off of someone in CXC just hunting or investigating or whatever. Anyway, solution time. Here's how I think we can improve as CXC, as our CXC Caribbean. And I'm really, that's the thing, I'm so happy that we have our own thing. But here's how I think we can improve. And if you all have any other improvements, you can just drop it in the comments. I'm making a list, and anytime I have the opportunity, I'm going to give this list to anybody in CXC, because there's so many areas I find we can improve. Well, I always defend in CXC, there's some areas that we can improve, in my humble opinion. And it's 3 C's: communication, clarity, and care. Let's start with communication. Did you know CXC has a YouTube channel? Now, if you want to see the definition of poor communication, what CXC YouTube channel, go and check out their Facebook page. I don't know who's running those things for them. The #1 change in over a decade for CXC Maths, and watch how it was announced. Watch this. One hour and 30 something minutes of that. I just listened the whole thing by myself, condensed the whole video into some fine points, posted it as the very first video on my channel in January last year. And guess how many people knew about the changes? All the changes to that CSEC Maths exam. Once again, 0. Here's another example of poor communication. This year, you know, there's a lot of irregularities in the maths exam. Cheating, people recording videos. You all may know of the student who recorded a video and tagged me and CXC on Instagram in the video. We call him Tag Boss. I write a whole song about it, and you can check out the song, Cohen Springer Tag Boss. Anyhow, 24 hours after all of that ruckus, CXC released one picture on Facebook with a caption saying they will investigate the breach. So students are thinking, are we doing the exam? Are we not doing the exam? Next day CXC, nothing. Next day no further post. Next day no post from CXC. This is while exams going on and students have this in their mind, and then more things begin to surface, even more videos begin to surface of more and more irregularities. Principals and teachers calling me because people sending stuff towards me, and I just showing them what, look at this. By this time, thousands of students all over the Caribbean signing up petitions to do over the exam. It was a disaster. Next day, nothing from CXC. Next day, nothing from CXC. 2 weeks later, over 2 weeks later, after that first event, no communication. Over 2 weeks later, CXC released another photo on Facebook with a statement saying it was investigated and no reset. And I'm like, who is running these people's social media PR? Who do they have a team doing this? Who is doing this? My solution: CXC needs a comprehensive upgrade of their social presence and to communicate frequently and timely with people who are trusting you for their children's education and the education of the youth of each individual nation who partakes in CXC. We are in 2019, not 1999 where you can get away with something. Clarity, next C. For years, CXC has seemed and allowed themselves to be positioned as this dark, mysterious entity in some street in Barbados, that just inflicting exams on the CXC and the Caribbean students. Pow, 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 pow. Take exam and we don't know anything about it. Who runs it? How does it work? How are you graded? Do you know what's the number one channel? What's the number one question on this channel? Every time, number one question, number one type of question. So, how much marks to pass? So, how much marks you need to get a grade 3? So, how much marks you need to get a grade 2? So, what is the grade boundary? Say if I get this percentage, do I get a grade 1? And to all those questions, I see it being bombarded on the CXC's website as well. CXC is like, I don't see those questions. I don't see those questions. Nothing. And we are in 2019. I mean, oh my gosh, we have the technology to do this now. And if you check out CXC's last video on their YouTube channel, same thing, scripted questions, scripted answers, not answering what students really want to answer. The comments, even the comments on the video are frustrating. Imagine you are paying money to this organization to do some exam, trusting them to do some exam, and then at the end of the exam, all you're getting back is a slip saying A, B, whatever, 3 grades, and that's it. A general grade, whether you get grade 1, grade 2, that's it. You don't see where you lost the marks, you don't see any percentage, you don't see, that's it, that's all you see. You have a chance to query maybe about 2 or 3 days, and if you miss that chance, well, that's it. To me, I find that is totally unacceptable. Is that industry standard or something? That's unacceptable. And these are just some simple ways and policy changes that CXC, I think, could just do to increase their image and stop frustrating ministries in different countries and people and parents and teachers. Just some simple policy changes they can do. Here's another one. Another major clarity issues, the major jumps between difficulties in exam years. I did a survey last year after the 2018 exam. Thousands of students. How was the exam thing? Mostly positive reviews, about 80% positive. You know, the exam was doable. It was what they expected. If you didn't study, you fail. If you study, you pass. If you understood everything, you pass. I did a survey in 2019 maths exam. 95% or more of the students said it's horrible. It was not what they were prepared for. Now, how can you tell me within the space of 1 year, it went from okay to absolutely terrible? You know what this means? Frankie, who wrote his exam in 2018 and got a 2, he has the same mathematical knowledge of Melissa, who may have written her exam in 2019 and pick up a 4. And Frankie can go on with his life, get his kid, get his job. Melissa has to wait for January to do over the exams if she wants to progress. But both of them have the same mathematical knowledge, all because lack of clarity between what is being tested. There needs to be a standards need to be kept. If you want to make a change in the exam, make a change in the syllabus, and you go on a campaign, that's my solution, campaign to properly announce all changes in the exam and exactly what you are bringing. If it's one thing I know from this channel is that Caribbean students and teachers love a challenge. They don't mind studying for an exam once they have the encouragement, you know. It's just they want to know that what they're studying for is actually what they need to be studying for. The last C is care. Now, I understand, and you need to understand too, CXC is an exam. It's not like free for all. You're not going to make the exam easy for everybody to pass. It's an exam. It's supposed to differentiate how much you know. And in some ways, CXC needs to function as a business as well. It needs to make sense from a profitable standpoint. However, it would help if students believe that the culture in CXC is one that actually cares for them and wants them to do well in their exams. Online creators are invaluable. They have way bigger reach than anybody else. Thousands of parents and students they can reach with one video. Here's a novel idea. How about you help them help yourself? You can reach out to a few of them and create programs, run campaigns. I'm just one person and I was able to make a whole music video off of something that's very negative for me and my channel, where this person tagged me and CXC. But I took the L and changed it to a W by taking this song and bringing schools from Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, Belize, Jamaica, St. Lucia, the Caribbean, and I'll leave a link to the song if you haven't listened to the song. The song well bad. Yo, if we support our generation of youths, there's no limit to the things they can achieve. So send your recommendations, what you think could change, what you think is positive, what you think can add on. Leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to share and like the video so it will reach out to more people. Press like on the video so it will reach out to more people. And let's continue to push our region in the Caribbean and help the youths to make it out here. Bless up. God bless.